Hello, I'm Donna Norris. I'm a soul level intuitive and a soul level animal communicator. And it's in that role, with that passion, that I'm going to be coming to Unity on August the 10th to talk to you all about animal communication and put you in touch with your pets. So you might want to know how animal communication works. What's a pet psychic? Those kinds of questions typically come up. And I refer to it as animal communicator simply because I can speak to animals whether they're still alive or if they're in spirit. So if your animal is deceased, I'm a pet medium. As in if they're alive, I'm a pet psychic. It's basically the same thing as it is with people. So, what I'd like to talk to you about just briefly is how animals navigate and communicate, and they do that through energy. They don't have vocal cords. So, they put out all their other senses to the nth degree, and that's how they communicate with each other and even with me. My job and my training and my certification is in changing my frequency to be able to receive those messages from them. And I do get them. I get them through images in my mind's eye. I hear things and I also feel things in my body, be that emotions or even physical sensations in a living animal that's sometimes helpful to provide evidence. So that's basically how I work. What I'll be doing in this reading with you guys is getting to as many as I can. The energy will pull me to the person that I need to read for. And I'm going to do as many little mini readings as I can in the amount of time that we have. What I need from you is your animal need not be present to win. So I just need to get their name, whether they're a dog, a cat, a horse, a bird, that kind of thing. Don't need to know breed, just need to know their name, what their species is, whether they're living or deceased, and if they're male or female. And then I'll use the information that they will give me. So don't need too much backstory from you when you get your question ready. Just the question with as little backstory as possible. And that way they'll be giving me evidence that you can then validate that I do have your pet and they are addressing what it is that you want to address. If that makes sense. I hope so. Anyway, that's kind of all I have to tell you. I can tell you a little bit more about how I got into animal communication, and it's through a really wonderful pet that I have who inspired me to reach out and start to study. I've been studying as a medium and a psychic and doing this professionally for a little over 10 years. But I found out about Danielle McKinnon shortly after one of my most beloved animals passed away, and that's how I got into it. Needless to say, there's a lot more to it. We're just scratching the surface of my story as well as your pet's story. So if you're curious about what your pet might say if they had a voice, this is your shot. This is your chance. Think about that question. What would you ask them if you could talk to them one more time, if they're in spirit? Or what would you ask them if you just want to get their perspective? I think you might be pleased and surprised at how they look at things. So bring that question, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you and have a great day.